Using the node voltage method, find VO in the circuit below. Give this problem a try and keep watching to see the solution. First things first, can we do a simplification that will make our lives easier? The answer is yes. Those two resistors on the right are in parallel, so let's combine them and simplify the circuit a little bit. 150 in parallel with 75 gives 50 ohms. So we have this simplified circuit. Let's call the node where we want to find the voltage node O, because the voltage is VO. And let's call this node on the right hand side node A, this node where we did the parallel combination. Now, using the nodal analysis method basically entails using Kirchhoff's current law, KCL. So let's write the KCL equation at node O. We have current in equals current out. Now what currents are entering and leaving this node? There is this current leaving node O, and we know it must be equal to 2 amperes because there is a current source over there with that current rating. So we have 2 amps over here. What else? We also have this current leaving the node, and by Ohm's law, we know that this current must be VO over 50. So those are the 2 currents leaving the node. What currents are entering the node? There's only one current entering the node, and it's this current over here. But how do we find this? We can't really say 25 because that's the voltage source over there, not the current source. So how do we find this current? It comes down to realizing that this is the same current flowing throughout this loop. In other words, it is this current that flows through this 50 ohm resistor over here. So what is this current? It starts at the zero referential node, or what we call the reference node or ground, and it ends at node A. So the voltage across the 50 ohm resistor is 0 minus VA. And to find the current, we divide by the resistance, giving us 0 minus VA over 50. So that's it. This is the current entering the node, and we have the 2 currents leaving the node. Let's simplify this equation by multiplying everything by 50 to clear the denominators, and this gives us the following. So we have one equation but 2 unknowns because VA and VO are both unknown to us. So how do we find VO, the objective of the question? Notice that there is this voltage source, which is the only element